The new batch of motae solos brings otaku energy, gray hair, and instant ring flirting. After spending its entire first season exploring the painfully slow burn journeys of its cast, Better Late Than Single takes a completely different approach in Season 2, Episode 1. The premiere introduces 8 new participants. From the moment they're in Jeju, it becomes clear that this group will operate very differently from the show's first chapter. Instead of timidly avoiding eye contact, the challenge now revolves around navigating intense first impression votes and surprisingly aggressive early flirting. Before meeting face-to-face, the participants are immediately thrust into a voting session that feels straight out of Heart Signal Korea. It's a simple concept, but one that instantly creates a tangled web of expectations. As expected, reality quickly starts challenging those expectations. One of the most interesting aspects of Episode 1 is watching participants react to each other based purely on visuals and initial vibes. First impressions are heavily debated, especially by panelist Seo In-guk, who rocks transparent Burberry frames and tries to claim everyone is a visual this season. But undisputed visuals do exist, most notably 28-year-old Kim Soohyun from Daegu, who effortlessly claims the title of the season's best visual with strong Jennifer Lawrence vibes. The Jeju setting also gives this premiere a very different atmosphere from Season 1. The seaside environment creates a feeling that the participants are isolated in a vacation bubble, whether they're eating shrimp pasta, munching on fast food, or navigating the lounge for Korean food. Every interaction matters because the production team is already forcing them to wear pinky rings on day 1. The lunch dates become one of the first opportunities for participants to reveal their natural tendencies. Even seemingly small moments like 32-year-old Kim Jaeseo aggressively chasing a housefly just so he has an excuse to take off his ring suddenly feel hilariously significant because everyone is quietly observing everyone else. What makes Episode 1 enjoyable is that the participants themselves bring very different energies to the experiment. Jaeseo quickly emerges as one of the central figures. With his early graying hair and Battleground's workplace background, the show is clearly leaning into making him the George Clooney of the season. Meanwhile, 27-year-old Choi Hyunseo gives off a more distinct impression as a self-described otaku, openly discussing gintama and blue lock, a bold move for a dating show. Ahn Seunghyeon and Yoon Jungyun also stand out for different reasons. 29-year-old Seunghyeon is a hardcore Nick Dream fan, while Jungyun brings an idol-level visual with severe hyperhidrosis. Even 31-year-old Jeju tour guide Choi Hyunseo brings a unique backstory, revealing a painful past relationship betrayal. Another major addition is the complex voting dynamic. Each participant casts a vote for their first impression pick, which quickly becomes one of the most revealing parts of the show. We get an actual matching high-end couple right off the bat as Ahn Seunghyeon and Soohyun pick each other. But every choice has consequences. Do you stick with your first impression match? Or do you change your mind, like Seunghyeon seemingly pivoting towards Hyunseo after the towel game? With the garden delivering sharp puns from the panel, the stakes feel surprisingly high. And we can't forget 27-year-old Lee Hyun-jo, who openly admits she is drawn to the bad boy experience. By the end of Episode 1, viewers get their first clues about how chaotic this season will be. Just when things settle, the warning bell gets the local dogs literally barking, signaling the arrival of the Megi. The new rival immediately catches attention with a backstory of having a one-year relationship entirely online. That unpredictability is what makes the episode work. Unlike the first season, where viewers were mainly invested in watching people just learn how to speak to the opposite sex, this premiere thrives on eccentric personalities and immediate twists. By the time the credits roll, the experiment still feels wide open. And that's exactly why Episode 1 succeeds. Rating, 8.5/10. Episode 1 successfully revamps the show by introducing a larger-than-life cast, aggressive day 1 ring flirting, and an immediate catfish twist. While it sacrifices some of the quiet innocence that made the first season memorable, it replaces that simplicity with